Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Parasphere. Yes, they are here, and they've always been sphere.
He wanted to work with us on some things, but man, this just dropped, and we're mentioning this just earlier in this episode. We've been following this story, and we made a mention that there's people on the ground that are going to pick this up, and it's going to be collected. And maybe about a month later, this actually happened. Now we got the video showing this farmer collecting the sphere itself. All right, there it was. This was a video we're looking for. We asked for it, and Jaime just produced the follow-up of the sphere that was caught, that landed in Colombia. And this thing's, it's legit. We saw the flight, the dynamics of flight. This is amazing. Now we see more of the follow-up, which we're expecting, and it's in the hands of civilian scientists studying this thing. There's a lot more coming up in this episode with regards to the sphere and some of the data that's coming in with this new discovery.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it landed or it crashed. That's the big question here, but obviously there's something that was in the sky, and here we go. It's possibly the first time ever seen by humans right now, a recovery of a ET extraterrestrial UFO. I'm not saying that's what it is, but there's something going on. Again, the video had this uniqueness, and it seemed to be in the sky, and what David Velez has just done could change the world forever. He's not holding on to the evidence. He's actually going out and getting it to the public as fast as possible. I think that's how you're going to get disclosure, not this kind of molasses of information coming through. You get it out to the public, and that's how you're going to get it. And I think right now it's a fluid, liquid situation. This news is breaking right now. David Velez has this in his possession, Jaime as well, and we're going to get to this in this episode. We've got a lot of details coming up with regards to what it feels like, what the structure is made of, all that good stuff. So let's just buckle up for just a bit here.
Como donde pasa el agua queda brillantica. Es increíble y está totalmente fría. Ella está totalmente fría. Fría, fría la. No, una belleza.
You know, we're looking at this. Apparently they've been doing some studies. This is, I think, in kind of somebody's garage when it was first obtained. They were putting it to some stress test, maybe hitting it with a blowtorch, see if they could get inside it. Apparently it was cold to the touch, and this thing is about, what, 10 kilograms, approximately 22 pounds or so. And what's incredible about it too is they say that this thing is actually it's strange. They say it's getting heavier and heavier every day. That this thing is gaining an ounce or 2 ounces in weight every single day as time passes. Here's the apparent scientific crew conducted via Jaime Maussan's connections, and what they're saying right now is extraordinary, that this thing's actually gaining weight every day.
That's incredible if true. Again, these are civilian scientists. There's no military involvement, which you can kind of take a sigh of relief with that, because the civilians, the people, are going to be giving disclosure. The government's not going to give it to you. Is this the cutting edge proof coming that we're looking at here? I'm not sure, but we got more information from the eyewitness himself. Listen.
David, ¿qué te deja esta experiencia? Well, my lifelong desire since childhood has been to make contact with something, but I have never experienced it. I've witnessed numerous occurrences, including many hot air balloons that float with the aid of a flame, which initially led me to believe they were UFOs. These balloons amaze me despite realizing they aren't unidentified flying objects. The reality is that we are uncertain about what this is. I have had numerous theories, many of which turned out to be incorrect because I assumed that if it was flying, it was indeed airborne. We suddenly had the urge to think that it might be a meteorite that had fallen, essentially an attached artifact, lines that encircle the satellites to capture signals, but I doubt that a 10-kilo artifact can support that. It must be lightweight material, very dense substances. Satellites do not fly within the atmosphere.
Yeah, I don't think it's a satellite. And David Velez, definitely, you see it in the background. He had the object right in his possession. Jaime went up to do some investigation in Colombia, met up with a second eyewitness who didn't want to reveal their identity, but corroborated what really went down. I think this was actually the person that picked it up and then handed it over to David. But again, we've got to get more follow-up. Jaime, we're going to give him a call in the next day or so and get some insight. But what was incredible is Jaime revealed it and touched it for the first time and posted it to the world. And that's how you got to do it. You got to drop it when he got it. Listen up. This is what he had to say. It's in Spanish, but I got to polish up on it. Basically, it says this is the Bugosphere. It's solid. It has what appears to be some kind of circuitry. He's interested in this the letters and the symbols, he states. He says it's very porous, half moons that seem to be kind of cavernous inside. He says it's absolutely solid on the side, and it has what appears to be a belt. Well, he says it's something he didn't really imagine about spheres, but he says this is truly amazing and extraordinary, and basically this has to be investigated. He's asking for more people to find out what this is. He speculates it could be some kind of quantum chip, but obviously he does not understand what it is. He wants to get more information, and I think people got to jump on this. We've got to get scientists looking at this.
Thank you for watching the Parasphere. We hope you enjoy our videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more historical accounts, sightings and disclosure of these sphere UFOs from the past and present. And remember, keep your eyes to the skies and stay curious.